Welcome to Watch and See Truth in History.
A Hidden Legacy, Unveiling the Story of Black Native Americans. This is a tale that has been shrouded in the mists of time, often overlooked and underappreciated. It is a story that speaks to the resilience, strength, and enduring spirit of a people who have navigated the complexities of dual heritage and identity. The story of America is often told in black and white, a binary narrative of oppressor and oppressed. This dichotomy, while capturing some truths, fails to encompass the full spectrum of experiences and identities that have shaped this nation. The intersection of African and Native American histories is a testament to the rich, multifaceted nature of American identity. Yet, hidden within this simplistic telling lies a more nuanced and complex reality, one that intertwines the fates of African-descended people and Native American tribes in ways often overlooked. These interactions were not merely incidental, they were profound and transformative, influencing the cultural, social, and political landscapes of their time. This is the story of Black Native Americans, individuals and communities whose heritage embodies the confluence of two distinct yet interconnected histories. Their lives were a blend of African and Native American traditions, creating a unique cultural tapestry that enriched both heritages. Their stories, often relegated to the margins of mainstream narratives, challenge us to confront the complexities of identity, belonging, and the enduring legacy of colonization. These individuals were not just passive recipients of history, they were active participants, shaping and being shaped by the world around them. For too long, the contributions, struggles, and very existence of Black Native Americans have been obscured, their voices muted by the dominant historical discourse. This silence has deprived us of a fuller understanding of our collective past and the diverse threads that weave together to form the American story. This erasure is not accidental, it serves to maintain a simplified narrative that fails to capture the fluidity and interconnectedness of racial and cultural identities in America. By acknowledging this erasure, we take the first step towards a more inclusive and accurate portrayal of our history. By shining a light on the experiences of Black Native Americans, particularly the Black Creeks, we begin to unravel the intricate tapestry of American history and gain a deeper understanding of the forces that have shaped this nation. The Black Creeks, for instance, played a significant role in the cultural and political life of their communities, navigating the challenges of dual identity with resilience and grace. The history of Black Native Americans is not a footnote, it is an integral thread woven into the very fabric of the American experience. Their contributions to art, culture, politics, and social movements are profound and far-reaching, deserving of recognition and celebration. Their stories deserve to be heard, their experiences acknowledged, and their contributions celebrated. From the vibrant cultural practices that blend African and Native American traditions to the political activism that sought justice and equality, Black Native Americans have left an indelible mark on the nation's history. By delving into their forgotten history, we gain a more complete and honest understanding of ourselves as a nation. This journey into the past is not just about uncovering hidden stories, it is about recognizing the full spectrum of human experience and the interconnectedness of our shared heritage. It is time to move beyond simplistic binaries and embrace the complexities of our shared past. The story of Black Native Americans challenges us to rethink our understanding of race, identity, and history, urging us to see the world through a more inclusive and empathetic lens. The journey begins by acknowledging the presence and persistence of Black Native Americans, for their story is our story, a testament to the enduring human spirit in the face of adversity. Their resilience, creativity, and strength continue to inspire and inform our understanding of what it means to be American. Let us honor their legacy by ensuring their stories are told, their voices heard, and their contributions celebrated for generations to come. Collision of worlds, early encounters, and shifting alliances. The arrival of Europeans in the Americas marked the beginning of a profound and often tumultuous period in history. These early encounters were not just meetings of different peoples, but collisions of vastly different worlds, each with its own customs, beliefs, and ways of life. The arrival of Europeans in the Americas set in motion a chain of events that would forever alter the course of history for both Native Americans and Africans. European explorers, driven by the promise of new lands and resources, ventured across the Atlantic, bringing with them not only their ambitions, but also diseases, technologies, and ideologies that would reshape the continent. The transatlantic slave trade brought millions of enslaved Africans to the shores of the New World, forcing them into a brutal system of chattel slavery that enriched European colonizers while decimating indigenous populations. This forced migration was one of the darkest chapters in human history, characterized by unimaginable suffering and resilience. In this crucible of colonialism, the lives of Africans and Native Americans became inextricably intertwined. The New World was a melting pot of cultures, where diverse groups were brought together under often harsh and oppressive circumstances. Despite the adversity, these interactions led to the creation of new hybrid cultures and communities. From the outset, interactions between Africans and Native Americans were complex and multifaceted. These early encounters were marked by a mix of cooperation, conflict, and mutual adaptation. Both groups had to navigate the challenges posed by European colonization, often finding common ground in their shared struggles. In some instances, Native American tribes, seeking to preserve their sovereignty and ways of life, formed alliances with enslaved Africans who had escaped the bonds of slavery. These alliances were often strategic, aimed at resisting European encroachment and maintaining autonomy. The bonds formed in these alliances were a testament to the resilience and adaptability of both groups. These alliances, often forged in the face of shared threats, challenged the racial hierarchies imposed by European colonizers. By working together, Africans and Native Americans were able to mount more effective resistance against their common oppressors. These acts of defiance were crucial in the broader struggle for freedom and justice. However, the dynamics between Africans and Native Americans were not always harmonious. The pressures of survival in a colonized world often led to conflicts and tensions. These tensions were exacerbated by the differing ways in which each group responded to the challenges posed by European colonization. The institution of slavery, imposed by Europeans, created divisions and tensions, as some Native American tribes, often under duress or seeking to maintain their own power structures, participated in the slave trade. This participation was a complex and often tragic aspect of the colonial era, reflecting the harsh realities and difficult choices faced by indigenous communities. It is crucial to avoid romanticizing these early interactions, recognizing that they were shaped by the brutal realities of colonialism and the struggle for survival in a rapidly changing world. The early encounters between Africans and Native Americans were marked by both cooperation and conflict, shaped by the broader forces of colonization and exploitation. Despite the complexities and contradictions that characterized early encounters, the destinies of Africans and Native Americans became increasingly intertwined. Over time, these interactions led to the development of shared cultural practices and mutual influences that enriched both communities. The arrival of Europeans in the Americas set in motion a process of cultural exchange, forced migration, and shared struggle that would lay the foundation for the emergence of distinct yet interconnected communities, such as the Black Creeks. These communities were born out of the crucible of colonization, reflecting the complex interplay of race, identity, and survival. Their story, rooted in the crucible of colonization, offers a powerful lens through which to examine the complexities of race, identity, and belonging in America. The Black Creeks, like many other hybrid communities, navigated the challenges of a world shaped by colonization, forging new identities and ways of life in the process. Their experiences highlight the resilience and adaptability of marginalized groups in the face of oppression. The blending of African and Native American traditions created rich, vibrant cultures that continue to influence American society today. These cultural exchanges were not just about survival, but also about creating new forms of expression and community. The legacy of these early encounters is evident in the music, art, and traditions that have been passed down through generations. The fight for freedom and justice was a central theme in the early encounters between Africans and Native Americans. Both groups faced immense challenges, but their resilience and determination laid the groundwork for future resistance movements. The alliances and collaborations formed during this period were crucial in the broader struggle for human rights and dignity. The daily lives of Africans and Native Americans in early settlements were marked by both hardship and hope. Despite the oppressive conditions, these communities found ways to support each other and build new lives. Their stories are a testament to the strength and resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. The legacy of these early encounters continues to shape the lives of modern descendants of Africans and Native Americans. The shared history of struggle and resilience has left an indelible mark on their identities and communities. Understanding this legacy is crucial for appreciating the rich tapestry of American history and the diverse contributions of its people. Today, the cultural celebrations and traditions of African and Native American communities serve as a reminder of their enduring legacy. These celebrations are not just about honoring the past, but also about affirming their place in the present and future. They reflect the ongoing journey of these communities as they continue to navigate the complexities of identity and belonging in a changing world. The preservation of African and Native American heritage is a vital part of understanding the broader narrative of American history. Significant landmarks and historical sites serve as tangible reminders of the past, helping to keep the stories and contributions of these communities alive for future generations. By preserving this heritage, we honor the resilience and strength of those who came before us. As we reflect on the early encounters and shifting alliances between Africans and Native Americans, we are reminded of the complex and often painful history that has shaped our world. Yet within this history there are also stories of hope, resilience, and the enduring human spirit. These stories continue to inspire us as we strive to build a more just and inclusive society.